Welcome to Inland Empire Baseball, coming to you worldwide at 66ers.com. Now, here's the voice of the Sixers, Steve Wendt.
And a good evening to you from San Manuel Stadium in downtown San Bernardino. Gorgeous night for baseball here as we will play Game 2 of a 6-game series between the visiting Visalia Rawhide and the home-standing Inland Empire 66ers. Last night, it might not have been the prettiest game. There were a combined 19 walks last night, but it was a nip-and-tuck affair until late. The Sixers pulling away with 4 in the bottom of the 8th and winning it 12-5 over the Visalia Rawhide to take Game 1 of this 6-game series. And tonight, the Sixers will try to make it 2 in a row, and that will be behind the right-hander Jefferson Vargas, who has pitched very well in his 3 outings since joining the Angels organization as part of a trade with the Boston Red Sox at the end of July. And since coming to the Sixers, he's 1-0 with a 1.38 ERA in 13 innings, just 8 hits allowed, 15 strikeouts, 8 walks for Jefferson Vargas. So he will get the nod for the Sixers, and it will be a lefty, Wilkin Paredes, who's been pitching very well as of late for the Visalia Rawhide, who are the Diamondbacks affiliate in the California League. He's 4-5 with a 6.26 ERA in 13 starts, but his last 3 starts have been very strong. He's given up a grand total of 4 earned runs in his last 17 innings of work. His last outing was a win against Rancho Cucamonga, I should say. Gave up a run in 6 innings. It was really strong. So 2 guys who have been throwing the ball well, getting ready to go at it here at San Manuel Stadium. It's time for the national anthem. We'll step aside and we'll come back with the lineups and first pitch. So stay with us. You're listening to the San Manuel pregame show.
For more than 2 decades, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The San Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The San Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sanmanuelcares.org.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
of Redlands, Toyota of Redlands now.
We welcome you back to San Manuel Stadium as the Sixers have taken the field in their home whites, and it's the gunmetal grays for the visiting Visalia Rawhide. Let's give you the lineup for D. Gardner's Arizona Diamondbacks affiliated Visalia Rawhide. It'll be Hansel Luis, the second baseman, leading off with Christopher Tureen, the shortstop, batting second. Angel Ortiz plays right field. He'll bat third with Kenny Castillo, the catcher, batting in the cleanup spot. Drew Jones, the center fielder, will bat fifth with Ryan Waldschmidt, the left fielder. He bats in the sixth spot. Batting seventh is the first baseman, Ben McLaughlin, with Ruben Santana, the third baseman, batting eighth, and Anderson Rojas will DH and bat ninth. Defensively for the Sixers, behind the right-hander Jefferson Vargas, it's Jorge Ruiz in left, Anthony Scull in center, and Randy DeJesus in right. Ruiz, Scull, DeJesus, left field line to right field line. Between those 3 players, they had 9 hits in last night's ball game. Mitchell Daly is at third base with Capri Ortiz at short. It is Randy Flores at second base, and Emmanuel Vargas, who had 4 hits last night, a season high. He's the first baseman, and Dario Laverdi will do the catching with Jefferson Vargas on the hill. Home plate umpire is Mr. Pedro Torres. On the bases is Mr. Dylan Reeves. That's your Cal League umpiring crew. I'm Steve Wendt. Thrilled you could join us for 66ers baseball tonight. 92 degrees here at San Manuel Stadium, and the wind is blowing out to right field, although right now it's not blowing too much. The wind in San Bernardino, they say 8 miles per hour, but just little gusts right now at the ballpark. Home plate in the shadows. The mound is in the sun. There's also a strip of shadow and sunlight between those two, so might be a little tough early going. Hansel Luis will bat left-handed, a switch hitter, and he's batting .268 with 6 homers and 46 runs batted in. Talented player for the Diamondbacks organization. And the first pitch to him, he fouls straight back at 6:37 p.m. We are underway from San Manuel Stadium. Luis, last night got left out of the fun. He was 0 for 5 in a game that had 24 hits. As the next pitch fouled back. And so quickly, the count 0-2. Jefferson Vargas, as we mentioned, part of a trade. He and a trio of other minor leaguers from Boston sent to the Angels organization for right-handed reliever Luis Garcia. Vargas, 6 feet tall. And he turned 20 years of age on August the 4th from San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-2 pitch to Luis on the way. Breaking ball is hit to the right side. Flores has it, and he will make the play. Credit the grounds crew today. It has been hot. And Flores jumped up, expecting that second hop to be a very high hop, and it stayed down. So they talk about baseball being a game of adjustments. Well, the grounds crew made a nice adjustment. A little more moisture, a little softer than yesterday, and hard to do when it's so hot. So here's Christopher Tureen, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike. Tureen, a right-handed hitter, is batting .251 this season, and he's homered 4 times, 42 runs batted in. Tureen just finds a way to get it done. Here's the pitch, and that breaking ball's in there for a strike. Saw him in June, and he just looked like he was uncomfortable at the plate. He was just arm swinging, but he still found a way to dump balls in for hits. The kid's just a tough baseball player. And here's a breaking ball that he taps slowly to short. And Ortiz, little bobble, but still is able to get Tureen. And when I say bobble, that's maybe not the most precise description. It was a ball that he just couldn't get a grip on in his glove. So it wasn't necessarily a bobble. It was a slow handle of that ball. And his arm made up for it. Nice job by Capri Ortiz to stay with it. So a pair of groundouts, and here's Angel Ortiz, batting .306 on the season. Ortiz awaits, and he hits a ground ball to the right side, and Flores had it on the backhand, couldn't handle it, throws to first, and still able to get Angel Ortiz. So the Sixers, with a little bit of butterfingers, but able to make the plays with a little perseverance. 3 ground balls and 3 outs, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played a half inning. It is the Rawhide 0, the Sixers. Coming up, stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball. Want to get into the next 66ers game for free? Listen up. Catch a ride on Omnitrans and get a free ticket. Local Omnitrans buses serve the San Bernardino Transit Center, which is right next door to our stadium. And if you ride the bus to the game, you can sit in the Home Run Hill section for free. Just show your bus ticket at the entrance of the ballpark. Check out everywhere you can go on Omnitrans at omnitrans.org.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Wilkin Paredes, left-hander, will toe the slab for the Rawhide, and he'll face for the Sixers Jorge Ruiz, the left fielder, then first baseman Emmanuel Vargas, then center fielder Anthony Skull, all 3 left-handed batters. And Ruiz shows bunt, offers, and that's strike 1. Ruiz batting .299 with 2 homers and 19 runs batted in. Rio Foster, the DH, will bat cleanup with Randy DeJesus, the right fielder, batting 5th, and Dario Laverde, the catcher, batting 6th. Mitchell Daly, third baseman, bats 7th. As Ruiz pops this one up on the left side of the infield, and the shortstop, Christopher Tureen, is there to put it away. So Ruiz is out number 1. Capri Ortiz, the shortstop, bats 8th for the Sixers, with second baseman Randy Flores batting in the 9th spot. Here's Yamano Vargas. 4 hits last night, including a double. He knocked in 2 runs. He's batting .271 with a dozen homers, 58 runs batted in. He also has 26 doubles this year. And Paredes will deliver, and that pitch misses low. Paredes, 4 and 5 with a 6.26 ERA, 64 2/3 innings coming into play tonight, 78 hits, 56 Ks, just 16 walks. As the next pitch is pulled to first on a hop, and there's the first baseman, Ben McLaughlin. He'll take it to the bag himself, and quickly 2 down. Let's set that defense. Ryan Waldschmidt's in left, Drew Jones in center, Angel Ortiz in right. Waldschmidt, Jones, Ortiz, left field line to right field line. Ruben Santana is at third with Christopher Tureen at short. Hansel Luis is at second with Ben McLaughlin at first, and Kenny Castillo is the catcher. So Paredes out of San Cristobal in the Dominican Republic delivers, and that pitch misses for ball 1 to Anthony Skull, who's batting .267 with 7 homers and 52 runs batted in. Stole a base last night, his 23rd, which leads the team. And he fouls this offering off on the first base side. So the count 1-1 to Anthony Skull. We mentioned he had a nice night. Vargas had 4 hits. Ruiz had 3 hits and a walk. Skull had 3 hits and a walk. Here's the 1-1, and that misses down in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike to Anthony Skull, a native of Cuba. Fans still coming into the ballpark on a beautiful night here. 2 balls and a strike as the offering is a breaking ball, fouled off the instep of Skull, so he'll walk that off. The count 2-2. Dave Stapleton, the Sixers manager, coaching at third. It's Brian Rupp coaching at first. So Skull, like I said, walking it off. The home plate umpire, Pedro Torres, giving him a little time to get back in the batter's box, and now he does, as Paredes, hat cocked, stands tall on the rubber. Here's the southpaw's 2-2, and that is outside for a ball. So a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Anthony Skull. Here's Paredes after shaking off Kenny Castillo. Now gets the one he wants. Here's the payoff pitch. And Skull pops it into shallow left. Going out is Tureen, and can't make the play despite a good effort. Skull will hold it first as Waldschmidt gets it back in. Well, Tureen, he's a nifty fielder, and he has imagination, and he ran out for that one. And so often you see guys reach up, and they don't, that action itself kind of slows them down. He on the run just flipped his glove out low. And almost like a reverse basket there, and gave himself a chance, but couldn't get to it. Here's Rio Foster, who's off to a great start with the Sixers as he takes that pitch, and that missed just inside. Foster batting .412. Did play last Sunday, and his hit streak ended at 6 games, but in 9 total games, a home run, 4 doubles, 4 runs batted in. He takes this pitch low. 2-0 the count. So Skull with a little pop fly single into left as the first hit of the game, the first base runner of the game. Here's the 2-0, and that's fouled back. Last night, both pitchers, it was Peyton Olenek and Nate Savino. Savino for the Rawhide. They each had perfect first, and then things went south for pretty much all the pitchers for the next 4 or 5 innings. As the next pitch, a changeup, swung on a miss. The count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner at first. That's Skull, as we mentioned, 23 steals. That's in 30 attempts. Here's the 2-2, and that ball's lifted in the air to center field, but Drew Jones is ready for it and waiting and will make the catch for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 1 complete. It is 0-0. The Sixers hosting the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The San Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The San Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sanmanuelcares.org.
Switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Again, switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. 5G home plan at $35 per month when combined with postpaid mobile unlimited plan that includes 5G ultra wideband. Autopay and paper-free billing required. Availability varies, subject to credit approval. Price guarantee for 2 to 3 years depending on the internet plan. For new Verizon Home Internet households who have not subscribed within the last 90 days. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate exclusive of any other setup and additional equipment charges, discounts, or promotions. We head to the second. It's no runs, no hits, no errors for the Rawhide through 1. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Sixers. Kenny Castillo lead off for the Rawhide. And Castillo, who comes in batting .298, 4 homers, 53 runs batted in. And a right-hand hitter facing Jefferson Vargas. Vargas, 3 ground balls in the first inning as a fastball misses a little high, 94 miles per hour. Here's the 1-0. And a ground ball hit to the left side. Capri Ortiz has it and throws just in time to get Kenny Castillo as Ortiz scooping that up. A few extra crows ops. So that's 4 ground ball outs in a row. And here's Drew Jones batting .266 this year. He shows bunt and lays a good one down on the third base side. Mitchell Daly up with it. His throw in time to get Drew Jones. Wow, that was a close play. I thought Jones might have beaten that one, and I think that's exactly what Jaime Del Valle is going over to say, the first base coach. But Daly with a good play. Oof. Umpires call that one a clunker. Those are tough to call for umpires. But Jones is retired, 5-3 on the bunt. And here is Ryan Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt batting .290 in 10 games, no homers, 4 runs batted in. As the fastball's in there for a strike. He had a nice night last night. He went 2 for 2 and also drew 3 walks, 5 trips to the plate and 5 trips to the base paths. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss and a high fastball. And Waldschmidt, that was an aggressive swing. His bottom hand came off the bat. The count 0-2 as Vargas into the windup. Here's the pitch. And that is called strike 3. Slider on the outside corner. And that is the first strikeout of the night for Vargas. And 1-2-3 go the Rawhide in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We have played an inning and a half. It is 0-0, the Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota of Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
of Redlands, Toyota of Redlands now.
Okay, and Paredes will be back to work here in the home half of the second, and Randy DeJesus leads off for the Sixers. 3 hits last night, 270 average now, and he shoots the first pitch he sees through the right side, opposite way, and a base hit for DeJesus. So the Sixers with their second hit, and it's a leadoff hit here in the second for Dario Laverde now. Left-handed batter, batting .279 with 1 homer and 18 runs batted in. So Laverde will dig in. Umpire wants a reset on the clock as the pitch on the way is popped up in foul ground near home plate, and Kenny Castillo will make the catch. And the catcher putting it away. There was just a brief millisecond of confusion of who was going to take that, but Castillo took charge. So a foul out. Laverde retired. Here's Mitchell Daly. Daly last night went 0 for 3, but did have 2 walks, including a walk with the bases loaded for an RBI. He's batting .209, 2 homers, 8 runs batted in, and he takes that pitch low and inside from Paredes. Paredes' long limbs. He's 6'2", born September 19th, 2003. Here's the 1-0, and that's a great changeup, swung on and missed. Paredes has thrown a couple good changeups. That was probably the best one, though. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mitchell Daly out of the University of Kentucky. Prior to that, he played at University of Texas. As the pitch misses outside, and Mitchell Daly, imagine he had to keep his room nice and tidy. His father, a 4-star general in the United States Army, retired now. As the pitch is down in the dirt, DeJesus is going to break for second, and he will just make it. DeJesus sliding a little early and ended up almost coming up short of the bag, but he lunged with his right hand. It's got an oven mitt on it to protect it, and he just was able to get that hand in ahead of the tag of Hansel Luis. So it's a wild pitch that moves DeJesus into scoring position. And here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's swung on and missed. But yeah, a 4-star general. How about that? That is quite a long career in service of our nation. There's the 3-2 pitch, and that misses outside. It's a base on balls. Don't think there's really anything that mimics military service too much, or that of being a military family. But I will say, for a professional ball player, obviously lower stakes, but the moving around a lot, the fact that, the job now is taking me there on the moment's notice, those experiences will probably serve Mitchell well in the field of professional baseball. And like I said, it's not, you get a phone call or you're deploying, nothing like that. But in terms of being able to, be given a new place to go work, and you don't have a whole lot of time to think about it. You just got to go in there and do the job. I think Mitchell probably has dealt with that more than most of these other players, even though he's just into his first few weeks as a professional ball player. As the Capri Ortiz, batting right-handed, fouls off the second pitch. The count 0-2 quickly. So DeJesus off second, Daly off first with one out, and Ortiz cues this off the end of the bat. Up with it is Paredes. He'll go to second for one. Luis's throw is not in time. Ortiz too speedy there, but not sure, the umpire is pointing down the left field line. I don't know if a ball got down there maybe. Some youngsters are playing on the home run hill, and someone perhaps a little overzealous. So Randy Flores will dig in with runners at the corners. Paredes facing Flores, who had 2 hits last night, his first multi-hit game as a pro, batting .222. And he's batting .222 from each side of the plate. Batting left-handed here, and or I should say he is batting .222 against both lefties and righties is a better way to put that, because of course Flores is not a switch hitter. He bats left-handed. Here's the 0-1, and that is going to miss for a ball. Throwback to first, and a feet-first slide to Capri Ortiz is back in safely. That was unique. The Rawhide, over the last few years, a lot of back picks, a lot of trying to shut down the running game through the catching game. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball is popped into left field. Towards the line goes Waldschmidt, and into the bullpen. He'll slide and unable to make the play, but certainly not from a lack of effort. Great job by Waldschmidt selling out. It just didn't work out for him. Had the mound coming, and he went into a feet-first slide and ended up hitting the upslope of that mound. 1-2 the count to Flores. Sixers trying to draw first blood here in the second in a scoreless game. Here's the offering with Ortiz going. That ball's popped up. And Santana, the third baseman in foul ground, will put it away. And the side is retired. So Sixers threaten but fail to score. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We have play 2 at 0-0. Inland Empire hosting Visalia. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know every 2 seconds someone needs a blood transfusion? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. Donors now earn points with every donation to redeem for gift cards and exclusive items in LifeStream's new donor store. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Ben McLaughlin, Ruben Santana, and Anderson Rojas, the bottom third of the order, scheduled to bat here in the top of the third inning at San Manuel Stadium. Scoreless thus far, and Jefferson Vargas back to work. He's retired all 6 batters he's faced. Struck out Waldschmidt to end the second, his first strikeout, and that being Vargas's. And the first pitch is a changeup in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count. There's Vargas's 0-1 offering, and that is squibbed foul on the first base side. So the count 0-2. McLaughlin batting .200, just a very small sample size, 10 games. 6 runs batted in. Open stance. Here's the 0-2, and that is a changeup that misses low and inside. So Vargas dusting off that changeup here in the third inning. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, ring them up. And back-to-back strikeouts going back to the second. And that's 7 batters facing Vargas. All have been retired. Here's Ruben Santana, right-handed hitter. .219 average, 3 homers, 44 runs batted in. So Vargas, deep breath, into the windup he goes, and the pitch. And that's a nasty slider, but that is called a ball. I don't know. I don't know if you can make a better pitch than that, and it got called a ball. That's probably frustrating for Vargas. That looked like it was right on the corner at the knees. Here's the 1-0, and this one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's that 2-0 offering, and that's fouled at the plate. So the count 2-1 now to Ruben Santana, with Anderson Rojas, a left-handed batter, on deck. Vargas delivers, and the pitch, that's called strike 2 on the inside corner at 96 miles per hour. I'm not sure we saw Vargas throw quite that hard in his last start at Lake Elsinore, but he's got great stuff. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that is going to miss just low, apparently. That looked like a pretty good pitch. Pedro Torres and Dylan Reeves have very tight zones, and last night we had a few that should have been called strikes that were called balls, and there's been 2 in this at bat. Here's the 3-2, and that is called a ball as well, and I think Pedro Torres missed 3 strikes in that at bat, and he's been a terrific umpire since coming to this league. But these guys are funneling through the Florida State League, where they're doing the automated strike zone, and I think it's made them a little gun-shy to call strikes. Here's Anderson Rojas, and he fouls that one out of play. These are 2 young, very good umpires, so please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. These guys have run the games well. They've been very good. But here's the 0-1, and that is hit on the ground to the right side. Flores has it. He'll go to second for 1, and Ortiz trips over the base on his throw and cannot deliver a good throw to first. So safe is Anderson Rojas. So it won't go in the book as an error. It's not an error. You can't assume a double play, but in terms of scoring a play. So Vargas having to overcome. He threw 6 strikes to a guy and walked him, and then gets a tailor-made double play ball, and his shortstop unfortunately tripped over his own feet trying to throw it to first. And so it brings up Hansel Luis with a runner first and 2 outs. And here is a one-hopper past the bag foul at first. Hansel Luis with a 1-1 count. He bounced out to second his first trip, and he waves at that offering. That was a fastball at 94, tailing away from Luis, who's batting left-handed. The count 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that misses low and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, and that is called a ball, perhaps just a touch high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch with the runner going. It's popped up, foul ground. Laverde is under it and will make the catch. A foul out to the catcher, and Vargas had to work a little bit harder than he really should have in that inning, but still able to work out of it relatively unscathed. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We have played 2.5. It is 0-0. The Sixers hosting the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Sam Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Jorge Ruiz leads off for the Sixers in the bottom of the third. Takes strike one from Wilkin Paredes. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the third as the next pitch, a breaking ball, misses inside. 1-1 the count. It'll be Ruiz, Vargas, and Skull. 1, 2, 3 in the order to face Paredes. Here's that 1-1, and that is outside and low. Don't forget, later we'll have the Big League scoreboard to talk about. We'll also check in on the Cal League action as the next pitch is in there for a strike. The Big League club, the Angels, they are in Kansas City as here's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Castillo picks it out of the dirt, throws to first, gets his man. Paredes picks up his first strikeout of the night. 2-3 the putout. And Johnny Cueto getting the start for the Angels tonight in that. Here's the next offering, and Vargas takes that one inside. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. Vargas grounded out his first trip. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the third with nobody on, one out. Here's the pitch, and Vargas pops this one up. Left side of the infield. It will be the third baseman Santana putting it away. And there's two down as Paredes. It's a couple of good hitters. And now another one. Here's Anthony Skull, who popped up to shallow left his first trip up, and it fell for a base hit. Here's the pitch, and Skull fouls that on the first base side. Anthony Skull digs back in. Paredes kicks and deals. Here's his pitch, and that misses outside. Breeze gently blowing out towards right field. Here's the pitch, and that is a called strike on the inside corner breaker. The batter Skull going to ask for timeout. Series continues tomorrow night, Thursday, then Friday, fireworks, and it's Star Wars night. Oh, my goodness. Giveaway on Saturday. Family Sunday. Lots going on. As the next pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Skull. And Paredes with a smooth third inning there with a pair of strikeouts, and a pop out to third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We have played three complete. We're scoreless. Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball. Want to get into the next 66ers game for free? Listen up. Catch a ride on Omnitrans and get a free ticket. Local Omnitrans buses serve the San Bernardino Transit Center, which is right next door to our stadium. And if you ride the bus to the game, you can sit in the Home Run Hill section for free. Just show your bus ticket at the entrance of the ballpark. Check out everywhere you can go on Omnitrans at omnitrans.org.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Christopher Tureen will lead off in the top of the fourth versus Jefferson Vargas, who's been terrific. Vargas, 3 innings, 1 walk, and probably shouldn't have been a walk, and 2 strikeouts, 31 pitches. And his first offering misses a little high to Tureen for ball 1. Tureen bounced out to short his first trip. Here's the 1-0 offering, and that is hit hard to third. Taken on the back end, though, by Mitchell Daly, and his throw on the money. Tureen is retired, and that's out number 1 here in the top of the fourth. 66ers baseball is brought to you in part by Lifestream Blood Bank. Did you know that just 1 blood donation can save up to 3 lives? Learn more at lstream.org. That's Lifestream Blood Bank. Angel Ortiz will be the batter. Ortiz bounced out to second his first trip up. As the pitch, that's going to miss outside. Here's the 1-0. Ortiz chops that one foul. Angel Ortiz is having a strong season. He's batting .305, as we mentioned. He came in second in the league in batting among those that qualify. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled back. He's homered 5 times this year. Fouling that one back. He earlier this season had a walk-off homer against the Sixers at Valley Strong Ballpark. Here's the 1-2, and that misses inside at 97 miles per hour. Jefferson Vargas, he's not particularly tall, but he's sturdy. He's strong. Here's the 2-2, and that's breaking ball left up, and it's hammered into center by Angel Ortiz. So that's the first hit of the night for the Rawhide, and that was a mistake pitch. It was left up, off speed, and Ortiz with a single. So here's Kenny Castillo, who bounced out to short his first trip. Vargas would love a ground out here. Try to turn 2. Vargas has gotten 7 ground ball outs, no fly outs. There was a foul out to the catcher. So that is not considered a fly out, because it was foul ball. Who makes these rules, I don't know, but here's the pitch, and that's a breaking ball. It's swung on and missed. There's all sorts of little quirky things in scoring, right? We had one earlier. You can't assume a double play, therefore you can't put an error on that second part of a double play, unless, of course, it turns into someone taking an extra base. Here's the 0-2. That's way outside, and Laverde lunges and saves that one from the screen. So the count 1-2 to Kenny Castillo. And what I mean by that, let's say it's a double play ball. You get the out at second. The throw to first is off the mark, and the runner's safe at first. You can't assume a double play, so there's no error. However, if that throw is errant and that runner takes second base on it, well, then it could be an error. Here's Flores going out on a pop fly, hit into shallow right. He can't get to it, and that's going to dump in for a flare single. So Kenny Castillo, off the end of the bat, able to just sneak it over Randy Flores and into right. So breaking ball away. See if Drew Jones coming to the plate, what the Sixers elect to do. That's bad luck there on Vargas' part. That was a breaking ball down and away, and Castillo just punched at it and got a flare single. But that's back-to-back hits on off-speed pitches. And here is a fastball that's lined into right field by Drew Jones. And DeJesus is not able to glove it cleanly. And rounding second, heading for third is Drew Jones. He is going to make it with a 2-run triple. Well, DeJesus just got a glove on it to keep it from going to the gap. But it will be a 2-0 lead for the Rawhide with a runner at third and 1 out. So after 2 straight singles, there's a triple. And on the board are the Rawhide and looking for more. Drew Jones stumbled a bit between second and third, but still made it easily to third base. And that's his 6th triple of the year. Infield comes in for the Sixers. And so the second time around, some better swings against Jefferson Vargas. 3 straight hits. As the pitch that misses low and outside. Drew Jones with his 6th triple and now 54 runs batted in. Next pitch fouled back over the press box. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. And that's ripped into left field in a base hit. Scoring is Jones. 4 straight hits against Jefferson Vargas. For contrast, Vargas had not allowed a hit through the first 2 innings of work. Technically 2 1/3 innings, but let's just say 2, which means he had given up 8 total hits in his prior 15 innings of work. He's given up 4 consecutive hits here. 3 of them hit hard. And here is Ben McLaughlin. McLaughlin will stand in, having struck out his first at bat. But Waldschmidt with the RBI single. So the Rawhide Bats are awake here in the 4th. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled out of play. 0-1 the count. Off of first is Waldschmidt. Sixers double play death. Here's the 0-1, and that's a changeup that's fouled at the plate. So the count 0-2. 3-0 in favor of the Rawhide here in the top of the 4th. Twilight here in San Bernardino. Here's the 0-2 with the runner going. Swung on and missed. Throw down by Laverde is not in time, says the base umpire. Boy, Capri Ortiz put a great tag down. That ball was bounced to second base, and Ortiz with lightning quick hands stabbed it and got the tag onto Waldschmidt. But, I don't know. They called safe. It's a bang-bang play. Laverde and Ortiz made a play out of it, but stolen base. But McLaughlin strikes out for out number 2. And here is Ruben Santana, who drew a walk in the 3rd. Fastball. Misses, I guess, low. 1 ball, no strikes. And now time is asked for. Santana this season, 110 strikeouts. The walk he took was his 50th. Next pitch, fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike with 3 runs in, a runner at second. That's Ryan Waldschmidt. He's picked up his 3rd stolen base since joining the Rawhide. Breaking ball, misses up and in. Listen, I looked at the replay, and it was close play at second. The umpire's right there. Made it an emphatic call, but the fact that Capri Ortiz nearly got the out there is pretty impressive. Here's the 2-1, and Vargas steps off the rubber. No one covering up for the Sixers, so Waldschmidt scampers back. Santana at the plate, hands held high, right-handed hitter. The 2-1 pitch on the way, and that's popped up out of play on the right side. So the count 2-2. Waldschmidt, again, a lengthy lead at second. Here's the 2-2. Fastball right down the chute, taken for called strike 3. But a stretch of 4 straight hits gives the Rawhide the lead here in the 4th. It was 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head to the home half of the 4th. Visalia leading 3-0. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Sam Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Again, switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON Verizon to switch today. 5G home plan at $35 per month when combined with postpaid mobile unlimited plan that includes 5G ultra wideband. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. Availability varies, subject to credit approval. Price guarantee for 2 to 3 years depending on the internet plan. For new Verizon Home Internet households who have not subscribed within the last 90 days. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate exclusive of any other setup and additional equipment charges, discounts, or promotions.
Rio Foster leads off for the Sixers here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and 3-0 in favor of the Rawhide now. Wilkin Paredes getting ahead. Foster flew out to center his first trip. This changeup misses outside. So the count 1-1. A ball and a strike as Paredes delivers. This ball is popped out of play. Youngster brought his glove, but it's better that he got his sneakers. That hit the sidewalk, and the race is on. Here's the next pitch, and that is inside out and down the right field line. A base hit for Foster, quickly getting to it and limiting the damage to a single was Ano Ortiz. But Foster with a base hit. And here's Randy DeJesus, who singled to the right side his first trip up on the first pitch he saw, as a matter of fact. Here's the pitch, and that's ripped into left. So DeJesus swings at a breaking ball first pitch this time and yanks it into left. So his hits have come in stereo. One shot to the right, one shot to the left. Here's Dario Laverde, who fouled out to the catcher his first trip to the plate. He will bat with runners at first and second and nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Sixers trailing 3-0, but off to a promising start here in the bottom of the fourth with back-to-back singles from Foster and DeJesus. Here's the pitch, and Laverde, a huge swing, but comes up empty. Strike one. Breeze picking up and blowing out to right. Foster at second will head back to the bag as DeJesus back to first as Paredes stepped off the rubber. Now he's back on the slab getting his signs from Kenny Castillo. Castillo down to one knee as the pitch is pulled foul wide of first. So the count 0-2 to Dario Laverde. It was instructive to remember that Dario Laverde is just 19 years of age and won't be 20 until next spring training. Late February. Here's the 0-2, and that breaking ball misses outside. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Paredes. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. Laverde down on strike. So now Paredes hoping for a ground ball to get out of this. Mitchell Daly will be the batter. He walked his first plate appearance. Here's the offering, and that is a changeup that's in there for a called strike. Paredes has been able to kind of get what he's needed with that changeup. Here's the 0-1, and that's a ground ball slowly hit to short. Up with it, Tureen. He'll go to Luis and double plays. So on a cue, after back-to-back singles, a strikeout, and a 6-4-3 double play. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We have played 4. It's 3-0 in favor of the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Anderson Rojas will lead off here in the top of the fifth. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Rawhide. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the 66ers. As Rojas, who reached on a fielder's choice his first trip, awaits Jefferson Vargas' delivery, and here's a one-hopper hit to short. Capri Ortiz has it, throws and gets his man. That was a broken bat, soft little liner to short, and Ortiz wasn't going to be able to get it on the fly, so he played it on the hop. Made an accurate throw to first, got his man. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ansel Luis, 0 for 2. Takes that pitch for a strike. He's 0 for 7 in the series. A good hitter. He's a good player. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Luis kind of plays all over the infield, but he and Christopher Tureen, really fun infielders. Here's a pop-up, foul ground, racing over the third baseman, Mitchell Daly, and he'll make the catch in foul territory. So the struggles for Luis continue, as that's his second foul out. And he's 0 for 3. Here's Christopher Tureen, who's twice bounced out to the left side. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. Reminder, 66ers baseball is brought to you by Omnitrans. Learn more about Omnitrans public transportation at omnitrans.org. Next pitch, pumped in there for a strike at 94 miles per hour from Jefferson Vargas. Top of the fifth, 3-0 in favor of the Rawhide. Here's the pitch, and that breaker misses outside. Not by much. Pretty good pitch. Here's a bouncer hit to the left side, and up with it is Capri Ortiz's throw to first, not in time, as it'll be an infield hit for Tureen. Again, a big hop, and Ortiz waited for the second hop at short and got it flat-footed. Vargas ended up going down in a deep crouch to catch that throw, unable to stretch, and that might have been the difference at first base. So an infield hit for Tureen. And here's Angel Ortiz. We were talking about this infield playing better than last night, and it's true. But it's still pretty firm. It's been hot. Next pitch, fastball to Angel Ortiz. Swung on and missed. Ortiz got that stretch of 4 straight hits going in the 4th inning, in which 3 runs scored. He's 1 for 2. Tureen, the runner at first. And the pitch. That changeup misses low. Tureen is 9 out of 13 in steals. Sixers bullpen getting active. Next pitch. That's a good backdoor breaking ball. 1-2 the count, as that was taken for a strike. Steve Went with you. Happy you could join us tonight. We're in the top of the 5th with 2 outs, a runner at first for the Rawhide, and Angel Ortiz at the plate. Next pitch from Vargas, breaking ball, and he went too far, did Ortiz, and he will be retired on strikes. That pitch was down in the dirt, and Ortiz tried to stop his swing. It was very awkward. He was swinging as he was also trying to avoid getting hit in the foot by that thing. So that's a pretty nasty breaking ball. Ortiz is a good hitter, and that had him way off balance. Strikeout for Vargas, and for Vargas through 5 innings, that is his 5th strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We have played 4.5 innings here at Samuel Stadium. It is 3-0 in favor of the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know every 2 seconds someone needs a blood transfusion? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. Donors now earn points with every donation to redeem for gift cards and exclusive items in LifeStream's new donor store. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Capri Ortiz hits a little runner up the third base line. Ruben Santana charging, picks it up in foul ground. And that's strike one to open up the bottom of the fifth inning. Capri Ortiz batting for the Sixers, who trail 3-0 to the Visalia Rawhide. Rawhide trying to even this series at a game apiece. And how about these standings in the South Division? Lake Elsinore, Rancho Cucamonga, Visalia. In the second half, all are 28-21. Sixers at 24-25, 4 games back. Here's the pitch. Misses up high. The count 1-1 from Wilkin Paredes, who's thrown the ball well. Here's the 1-1, and that's fouled back by Ortiz. Capri Ortiz, in his first plate appearance, reached on a fielder's choice. Randy Flores will follow, and then Jorge Ruiz, top of the order. Sixers bullpen activity continues. Looks like Jefferson Vargas' night is over after 5 innings. Just one little stretch as the pitch is going to hit up the third baseline and be foul. Interesting. Ortiz had not run to first on that. Santana, that ball hit the lip of the grass and was headed back towards fair territory, but Santana just picked it up in foul ground rather than letting to see if it would go fair. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That misses outside. But he had just a little spasm there in the fourth inning, 4 straight hits. And 3 of them are hit very hard. And 3 runs scored, and then Vargas got back on track, struck out the next 2 batters, and then gave up a weak infield hit in the 5th, but that's it. Here's the 2-2 to Ortiz. He pops it out of play. Another strong start for Paredes, as we told you. His last 3 starts have been excellent. Here's the 2-2, and Ortiz lifts this down the left field line, and that's hooking and out of play. So the count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and that one's hit deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder Waldschmidt. He's looking up, and that ball's way out of here for Capri Ortiz. Ortiz crushing that ball out to left. 416 feet to left center on top of the structure in left center. That's indoor batting cages. And it is 3-1. And for Capri Ortiz, if you weren't sure it was him, Ortiz lost his helmet around first base on a home run. That is the authentication system that we use at San Manuel Stadium for Capri Ortiz highlights. Here's Flores trying to bunt his way on, and he is going to be caught in that affair as Ruben Santana will charge in from third and throw him out. Plenty of time. At big league games, they have someone with stickers, an authenticator for momentous occasions. We just have to look at the film. Here is Jorge Ruiz with the music going. Here is a chopper off the plate. Charging is Tureen, the shortstop, and Ruiz will be thrown out 6-3. So 2 outs after the Ortiz homer. Here's Emmanuel Vargas. First, that's called a strike to Vargas. Apparently got the inside edge. Next pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed.
0-2 the count. Vargas going to ask for timeout. Ivano Vargas, 0 for 2. Capri Ortiz, third home run of the year, has gotten the Sixers on the board here in the bottom of the fifth. It's 3-1 in favor of the Rawhide. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a good breaking ball, and Vargas down on strikes. A run on one hit, the homer by Ortiz. There were no errors and nobody left. We have played 5 complete, 3-1 Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Sam Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
Redlands, Toyota of Redlands now.
5 innings have been completed here at San Manuel Stadium tonight. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Rawhide. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Sixers. And leading things off will be Kenny Castillo for the Rawhide. Against new pitcher Bridger Holmes comes in for the Sixers. So Holmes will face Castillo after Jefferson Vargas went 5 innings, giving up 3 runs on 5 hits. And first pitch swinging is Castillo. Slow roller. That's going to be a fair ball. Long throw and not in time. Castillo has another base hit. That was just a roller up the third base line that apparently stayed fair. And Mitchell Daly charging, but couldn't throw out the catcher down the line. So it's an infield hit. And Holmes, weak ground ball against him, turns into a hit. Here is Drew Jones, and he takes a slider for a strike. Bridger Holmes comes in with a 10.80 ERA in 6 games. 6 2/3 innings, 10 hits, that's number 11. 7 strikeouts, 9 walks. Next pitch in there for a strike. To Drew Jones, who had a 2-run triple in the 4th. Sixers at double play depth. Here's the pitch. And that's way outside. Laverde lunges for that one. Able to keep it from the screen. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. Hit on the line to second. Flores has it. Throw back to first. And safe, says Dylan Reeves. So Jones, the soft liner to the right side. And just back in with the left hand is Kenny Castillo. So Waldschmidt stands in. He takes that pitch inside. Waldschmidt singled in a run his last trip up. He's also stolen a base tonight. He's 1 for 2. Here's the next offering, and that misses outside. Next offering, that's going to get away from Laverde, and moving up will be the runner Castillo on what's going to be ruled a wild pitch. Well, the thing about Holmes is, I mean, he's got the slider that whips one way away from righties. Then he throws the sinker that runs back in arm side, and it's a lot of movement. So the double play no longer in order, and the count 3-0 to Ryan Waldschmidt. Here's the next pitch, and that slider's in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. Waldschmidt swings through that one. So the count full with 1 away. 3-1 in favor of the Rawhide. We're in the top of the 6th. Kenny Castillo with an infield hit moved to second on a wild pitch. As this breaking ball comes in and hits Waldschmidt. So here's Ben McLaughlin, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. McLaughlin, a left-handed batter. And obviously it's a very small sample size. But lefties are batting .467 against Bridger Holmes. And he throws one back to the screen. A wild pitch will move both men into scoring position. So Holmes has battled his command since coming to the Sixers, and looks like battling it a little bit right now. Second wild pitch of the inning. Infield in for the Sixers. Here's the 1-0. And that breaking ball misses outside. Bridger Holmes out of Oregon State. It's a great baseball program in Corvallis. Next pitch called strike on the outside corner. And obviously going to be a little different with the Pac-12 going away. Oregon State and Washington State stayed behind, but the rest of the schools jumped ship. Here's the 2-1, and that is popped up on the infield. And in foul ground, the first baseman Vargas will make the catch. And that's a nice pitch. And that might be the key for him getting lefties out. He's still got to throw that slider. He just can't leave it out over the plate. That one came in and got in on the hands. So here's Ruben Santana with 2 outs. And the pitch misses low and outside. The head coach at Oregon State now is Mitch Canham, who was a manager in the California League. He was with Modesto and actually left the job in Modesto to take the Oregon State job as the next pitch fouled out of play. And I think a lot of people maybe were surprised. Oh, you're managing in pro ball, and pro ball is a different beast. But if you saw Mitch Canham, he's got a kind of a constantly upbeat attitude, and very much fits college as a breaking ball misses high. A lot of pep, a lot of attaboy in him. And, yeah, that works in college. Here's the 2-1. That misses outside, and he's done a great job at Oregon State. Now, Jair Victor. Oh, I'm sorry. Read that one wrong. Sixers have Yendi Gomez loosening. As the next pitch comes inside, did that hit Santana or not? It doesn't matter. It's ball 4. The umpire did not rule it hit him. So ball 4 loads up the bases. And here's Anderson Rojas, and here comes Dave Stapleton. So Holmes for the evening. Gave up an infield hit. Not much you can do about that. Then there was a hit batsman and a walk, and struggling to command the baseball. So Dave Stapleton's going to take the ball from Bridger Holmes, and we'll have a new pitcher. We'll tell you about him when we come back. It's 3-1 in favor of the Rawhide. We're in the top of the 6th. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Want to get into the next 66ers game for free? Listen up. Catch a ride on Omnitrans and get a free ticket. Local Omnitrans buses serve the San Bernardino Transit Center, which is right next door to our stadium. And if you ride the bus to the game, you can sit in the Home Run Hill section for free. Just show your bus ticket at the entrance of the ballpark. Check out everywhere you can go on Omnitrans at omnitrans.org.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Yendy Gomez is the new pitcher for the 66ers, and Gomez 0-2 with a 4.22 ERA and 7 outings, 10 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks. And he will face Anderson Rojas, and a breaking ball misses low and inside. Rojas 0-2. Here's the 1-0 offering from the righty, Yendy Gomez, and that's popped up, foul ground, and it's going to make it into the seats. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-1 in favor of the Rawhide here in the top of the 6th. The Rawhide threatening. Rawhide currently are 2 for 4 in this game with runners in scoring position. Sixers are 0 for 4. Sixers lone run coming on Capri Ortiz. His bomb to left center. He killed it 416 feet to left center. Here's the 1-1, and that misses high. 2 balls and a strike. Yendy Gomez, 6'2", right-hander delivers. And here's a ground ball hit to the right side. Ruben. And there is Randy Flores, and he'll scoop it up, throw out the runner, Anderson Rojas, and Yendy Gomez comes in and gets a big out. 4-3 the putout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners left aboard. We'll head to the home half of the 6th. Sixers trailing the Rawhide 3-1. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Sam Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Again, switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. 5G home plan at $35 per month when combined with postpaid mobile unlimited plan that includes 5G ultra wideband. Autopay and paper-free billing required. Availability varies, subject to credit approval. Price guarantee for 2 to 3 years depending on the internet plan. For new Verizon Home Internet households who have not subscribed within the last 90 days. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate exclusive of any other setup and additional equipment charges, discounts, or promotions. Anthony Scull leads off for the Sixers in the home half of the 6th, trailing 3-1 to the Rawhide. Back to work goes Wilkin Paredes, who's allowed just the 1 run on the homer to Capri Ortiz. He's been terrific. And his first pitch is fouled off by Anthony Scull. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the 6th. And it'll be Scull, Rio Foster, and Randy DeJesus. That pitch misses up and in to Anthony Scull. Here's the 1-1, and that is fouled off the foot of Anthony Scull again. So the count 1-2. Scull has had, I think I just describe it as a solid year. Been about 270 most of the year. Kind of a slow start, but then picked it up, and he's just maintained between 260 and 280. And he lines this one to left, well struck, but there is Waldschmidt to put it away, reaching up. A line out. But 7 homers, 52 runs batted in. When it's all said and done, he's probably going to have 30 steals. He's played a terrific center field, so I just think a really strong season for a player, and getting an opportunity to play every day has, I think, been great for him.
At the start of the season, you could see kind of the emotions getting to him a little bit from time to time. And you really don't see that, at least demonstrably on the field anymore. He's just becoming a real good pro. Rio Foster takes ball 1 from Paredes. Next pitch misses outside. Here's the 2-0. Foster foul tips that one. Foster from Athens, Georgia. He went to Clark Central High School. The 2-1, and that's a broken bat liner foul, and the bat nearly got Ruben Santana. So Paredes saws off Foster, but it's a foul ball. The count 2-2, and a new bat coming for Rio Foster. So Foster gets his new bat. Paredes, 75 pitches here with 1 out in the 6th. Next pitch, that is low. Close pitch, though. So a full count now to Rio Foster. Paredes shaking off Castillo. Now he has the one he wants in the 3-2, and that's hammered to left field. Going back, Waldschmidt, and that ball is over the Toyota of Redland sign. A solo shot for Foster. His second dinger since joining Inland Empire. His first at home. It's 3-2. I'd be curious the velocity off the bat on that one. As here comes Tyler Mark, pitching coach. That got out of here in a hurry. So the meeting at the mound. 107 off the bat, 411 feet. So the meeting at the mound is over. There's a righty loosening in the pen for the Rawhide. I believe that's Edgar Issei, the hard-throwing righty. So Sixers have 2 solo homers, and Randy DeJesus digs in. DeJesus tonight is 2 for 2. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss on a fastball. Randy DeJesus, 11 home runs this year. Next pitch, that misses inside. 2 balls and a strike to Randy. Here's a hot shot hit through the left side, and DeJesus, he is hotter than fish grease right now. He's 3 for 3 in this game. He had 3 hits last night. And here is Dario Laverde, who's 0 for 2. Infield a double play depth with 1 out. It's a 1-run ball game. Paredes delivers. That pitch misses just outside and low. Not a bad pitch, but off the plate. Next pitch, swung on and missed by Laverde, a breaking ball. Sixers trailing by a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's a ground ball hit to the right side. Luis has it, whips a throw to Tureen, and Tureen stayed on the bag according to the umpire, which I can't wait for the replay because it's a miraculous play. He might have. I don't know. But he actually also climbed into his feet and lunged and tagged out to Jesus, so it would have got him either way. But it's an out at second, and here comes D. Garner with the right-handed Mitchell Daly coming up. But Luis's throw was a little off the mark. Tureen, an acrobatic save of it, and gets the lead runner. But that's going to do it for Paredes, who pitched very well. He'll give it off to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the big righty coming out of the pen. We're in the bottom of the sixth, 3-2 in favor of the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Edgar Isaiah comes into the game for the Rawhide, and his first pitch is going to miss high, 95 miles per hour. Ball one to Mitchell Daly. Daly's walked and hit into a double play. 2 outs, runner at first, 1-run game here in the bottom of the sixth. 3-2 in favor of the Rawhide as a breaking ball is going to drop in for a strike. I don't think that should have been called a strike, but nonetheless it was, and the count 1-1. For all the ones that haven't been called strikes tonight, that one was. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball fouled straight back. That was 95 again. Isaiah on the season is 3-4 with a 5.20 ERA. This is his 27th outing. 27 and 2/3 innings, just 15 hits, 40 strikeouts, 27 walks. The league bats 163 against him. Here's the pitch. And that fastball, a little high. Isaiah, 3-1 with a 1.42 ERA against the Sixers. Just 3 hits allowed in 6 1/3 innings. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, and there's a breaking ball that's fouled off by Daly. Isaiah had a birthday yesterday, the native of El Tigre, Venezuela. 22 years of age. Sturdy guy. He's listed at 6'3", 185 pounds. That was a while back. Here's a fastball fouled out of play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider that backed up. And Daly down on strike, so Isaiah comes in and does the job. The Sixers get the 1 run on the solo homer by Rio Foster. There were 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 left aboard. We will head to the 7th. 3-2 in favor of the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know every 2 seconds someone needs a blood transfusion? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. Donors now earn points with every donation to redeem for gift cards and exclusive items in LifeStream's new donor store. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun.
Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Hansel Luis will lead off in the top of the 7th for the Rawhide, who lead the Sixers 3-2. Luis 0 for 3 in this one, and 0 for 8 in the series, looking to get going. So he shows bunt, pulls back, and takes the pitch high and outside. You got to like that about Luis. He's going to figure out a way to get on. He's a good player. Luis, Tureen, and Ortiz scheduled to bat. Top of the order, as Yendy Gomez's pitch is hit sharply to the right side, past the dive of the second baseman, Randy Flores, and right on cue, Luis with a sharp single. Here's Christopher Tureen. Tureen, infield hit his last trip up. He's 1 for 3. Sixers double play depth. Here's the pitch, and that breaking ball misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. That slider does get the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. The pitch is up and in, taken for a ball to throw down, not in time. And Tureen saying that hit my jersey, but the umpire is not agreeing. Stolen base for Hansel Luis. And for Luis, it's his 15th bag. Here's the 2-1. Instead, time is asked for by Laverde, the catcher. So that's a disengagement. Gomez's next offering, breaking ball, hit slowly past the mound. Capri Ortiz has it. Will throw out Tureen. Luis stays put at second. It's a ball that, if you're Luis, you're thinking to yourself, well, that's hit behind me, I should break. But I think Luis also had the concern that the pitcher might field that ball. And so elected not to try to advance to third. In hindsight, maybe he wished he'd had. Here's Angel Ortiz as the pitch misses high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. With 1 away. 1-run game. We're in the top of the 7th. Gomez slider swung on a miss by Ortiz. Good pitch down and in. Here's the 1-1, and that misses high and outside. Andre Sanchez loosening in the pen for the Sixers. Sanchez now pitching out of the bullpen. Or if he does, this will be his second consecutive outing out of the bullpen. Here's the 2-1, and Ortiz lays off this time, and that's confirmed on an appeal. So the count 3-1. Yendy Gomez getting his signs from Dario Laverde. Open base at first, on deck. Kenny Castillo has the pitch. Misses outside. It's a walk. So Kenny Castillo, 2 for 3 in this one. Average up over 300 at 302. He will stand in. Dario Laverde going out to talk to Yendy Gomez as Sanchez appears ready in the bullpen. And here comes Dave Stapleton. Well, in last night's ball game, the Sixers pitching staff ended up walking 9 batters, and so I just don't think Dave Stapleton's in the mood tonight, it feels like. So, with runners at first and second and 1 out, a pitching change. Tell you about it when we come back. Sixers are trailing 3-2, and the Rawhide trying to add to it here when we return. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The San Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The San Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and save.
Andre Sanchez in for the Sixers with runners at first and second and one out. And the batter, Kenny Castillo, the Sixers trailing 3-2. Sanchez delivers outside for ball one to Castillo. Andre Sanchez making only his second relief appearance after 19 starts. And as he misses glove side again, so the count 2-0. Sanchez on the season 3-7 with a 5.94. Pardon me, let's back that up. I'm sorry. Yes, 3-7 with a 5.94 ERA in 21 outings. 19 starts. Here's the 2-0, and that misses glove side as well. 3-0. And Sanchez, 77 in the third innings, just 78 hits, 62 strikeouts, but 55 walks, and 7 hit batsmen. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Kenny Castillo. And that is in there for a strike. So Andre Sanchez, 5'10" right-hander out of Cordoba in Mexico, in the state of Veracruz. Here's the 3-1 offering, and instead stepping off the rubber is Sanchez. Sixers trailed 3-0, getting into the bottom of the fifth when Capri Ortiz went deep to left, and then Rio Foster in the sixth with a solo shot. Made it 3-2. That's where we stand here, but 2 on and 1 out for the Rawhide in the top of the seventh, and there's ball 4 to Castillo. So Sanchez comes in and walks first batter he faces, and here's Drew Jones, who had a 2-run triple back in the fourth. He is 1 for 3. So Drew Jones digs in. The infield's coming in for the Sixers. And breaking ball swung on and missed. So the Sixers aren't playing for 2 up the middle. I think maybe a nod to Drew Jones' speed there. 0-1 the count. Sanchez comes set with the bags full. Here's the pitch, and that misses outside. Sanchez earlier this season when he first got to the Sixers, he was missing a lot arm side. His last few outings, it's been glove side. He'll get it all ironed out and get it in the lane he wants. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. And that fastball misses low. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses inside. 3-1. No place to put Drew Jones. Capri Ortiz coming in from short, trying to encourage the right-hander. Sanchez set at the belt. Here's the 3-1. And that is on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball. So the count full. Drew Jones, right-handed hitter, hands held high, and Alaverde asked for time. Sanchez to the ready with the bags full and a 3-2 count to Drew Jones. The pitch is fouled off. Jones stays alive on a pitch that was way inside. He, with a half swing, fought it off. So Sanchez maybe catches a break there. 3-2 the count. We do it again, another payoff pitch. And that misses way outside, and that walks in a run, and Sanchez has come in and walked back-to-back batters. And it is now 4-2. Out comes Elmer Descends, pitching coach.
So, third RBI of the night for Drew Jones. And the batter will be Ryan Waldschmidt, who struck out in his first at-bat, but has since singled in a run and been hit by a pitch, which means that he has been on base in 7 out of 8 plate appearances here at San Manuel Stadium. Infield remains in, and the first pitch misses low. So the entire infield is remaining in with Waldschmidt now at the plate. 1-0 the count. And Waldschmidt bullets one off the facing of the Sixers dugout on the third base side. 1-1 the count. Waldschmidt battled injuries in high school and early in his career at Kentucky, but ended up putting in a real good year, and he hammers this ball down the left field line. Hooking. Is it fair or foul? It is a foul ball. Just missing a grand slam was Waldschmidt there. Well, Sanchez threw an absolute hanger of a breaking ball, and Waldschmidt lit up, but just hooked it foul. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. Coming set is Sanchez with the bags full and one away. And the pitch. Breaker misses in the dirt, so a full count. Sixers bullpen quiet. 4-2 in favor of the Rawhide here in the top of the 7th. Here's the payoff, and Waldschmidt fouls this one back. High fastball. Borderline strike. He protected. We'll do it again. Here's the 3-2, and that's lifted into right field towards the line. DeJesus in fair territory will make the catch. Tagging is Ortiz. The throw will come into the middle of the infield, and a run comes in. Waldschmidt swinging at another pitch at the top of the zone, perhaps ball 4, but you don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands, so got it deep enough into right, brings home the run, and it is now 5-2, and Waldschmidt retired, but a productive out. He gets his second RBI of the night. Castillo went to third on the play. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for McLaughlin, and that pitch misses outside for ball 1. Drew Jones, the runner at first, certainly would be thinking about stealing second. Here's the 1-0, and that's lifted out of play down the left field line. Well, credit to Waldschmidt. Sanchez got ahead of him but couldn't put him away. And he was able to lift the ball in the air and bring in the runner from third. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled out of play again. So the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 on and 2 outs and 2 runs in here in the 7th. There goes Jones. Pitch taken for a ball. The throw down is not in time. And a stolen base for Drew Jones. So Jones, the 17th bag of the year. Count 2-2 to Ben McLaughlin, as here's a ground ball hit to the right side. Randy Flores has that, and he'll retire McLaughlin in the side, but 2 runs come in on 1 hit. There were no errors, and 2 men left aboard. Stretch time here at San Manuel Stadium, and the Rawhide have extended their lead. It's 5-2 in favor of Visalia. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Want to get into the next 66ers game for free? Listen up. Catch a ride on Omnitrans and get a free ticket. Local Omnitrans buses serve the San Bernardino Transit Center, which is right next door to our stadium. And if you ride the bus to the game, you can sit in the Home Run Hill section for free. Just show your bus ticket at the entrance of the ballpark. Check out everywhere you can go on Omnitrans at omnitrans.org.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest live stream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Capri Ortiz will stand in for the Sixers. He'll bat left-handed. He homered right-handed tonight. He'll face a new pitcher and the first pitch as a professional from a right-hander, Mason Marriott. Misses high and outside. Marriott out of Baylor University, making his debut. So he's in the book now. He's throwing a pitch. Congrats to him. As the next pitch swung on and missed, a fastball at 95 miles per hour from Mason Marriott. Sixth-round pick of the Diamondbacks this year out of Baylor, as a fastball misses low. Baylor, obviously, one of those exceptionally strong baseball programs. 2 balls and a strike. And here is a ball flared into left, and Capri Ortiz with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 7th for the Sixers, who trail 5-2. Ortiz, his second hit of the night. And here is Randy Flores, who's 0 for 2. Well, the starter for the Rawhide, Wilkin Paredes, went 5 2/3 innings, giving up 7 hits, 2 runs earned. Walked 1, struck out 4. 2 of the hits were homers, solo homers. And then Edgar Isaiah faced one batter and struck him out. So now Mason Marriott, as a fastball misses inside. Marriott to the plate, and that ball's popped on the left side of the infield. It'll be the shortstop, Tureen, making the play. And that's out number 1 here. Pitch got in on Flores and jammed him. So Marriott is going to deliver, and that misses low to Jorge Ruiz. One of the things I love, and Baylor's the first team I ever saw do this. You know, with the new rules in college sports, guys or players, men and women, can get the NIL money. As here's a ball lifted in the air to left field. Racing back is Waldschmidt. And Waldschmidt will make the catch in the gap. Ruiz's return. But when you go to the page, it's a bio page for the athletes for Baylor. And one of the things, they were the first ones I ever noticed. Give credit to Baylor. They don't, they're not pretending anymore. Under the player's name, they have links to their social media accounts, and then they have one that's a $sign. It says you can do a cameo appearance or sponsor this player. Give them money. Good for Baylor. Just saying we're not even pretending. $sign on the website. Here's a pick over to first, and just back in is the runner, Capri Ortiz. You've seen the uniforms that some of the Baylor basketball teams wear. You know that being shy is not part of the deal there in Waco. 2 balls and no strikes. Emmanuel Vargas at the plate. Sixers down 3. There goes Ortiz. The ball is popped into shallow left. Drew Jones broke back, but now will glide into this one. Man, even when he doesn't get his best read, he still ends up making that look easy. So the Sixers, after a leadoff single, end up unable to cash in, and after 7, it's Visalia 5, the Sixers 2. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Salmon Well Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Salmon Well Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at salmonwellcares.org.
Switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With autopay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Again, switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With autopay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. 5G home plan at $35 per month when combined with postpaid mobile unlimited plan that includes 5G ultra wideband. Autopay and paper-free billing required. Availability varies, subject to credit approval. Price guarantee for 2 to 3 years depending on the internet plan. For new Verizon Home Internet households who have not subscribed within the last 90 days. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate exclusive of any other setup and additional equipment charges, discounts, or promotions.
Ruben Santana will lead off here for the Rawhide as we head to the top of the 8th. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rawhide. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Sixers. And Andre Sanchez's first pitch is fouled at the plate. 0-1 the count. Santana has walked twice. He's also struck out. He's 0 for 1. Here's the next offering, and that is a breaker that gets the outside corner. 0-2. Santana will be followed by Anderson Rojas, then top of the order, Hansel Luis. Here's the 0-2 offering. Misses outside. 66ers Baseball is proud to partner with the City of San Bernardino. To become a member of the City of San Bernardino's team, check out their career page at sbcity.org/jobs. Here's the next pitch, and that breaking ball misses low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering, that's a breaking ball, check swing that Santana cannot hold up, and he's down on strikes. The batter, Anderson Rojas, he is 0 for 3. So Rojas takes that fastball, and that is called a ball. So it's a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's a ground ball hit on a hop to the first baseman Vargas. He'll take it to the bag himself. And that's out number 2. So here's Hansel Luis. Luis shows bunt, pulls back, and takes that pitch inside. Luis whipped a single to right his last trip. Stopped an 0 for 8 in the series for him. He shows bunt again, takes the pitch low. 2-0 the count. 5-2 in favor of the Rawhide here in the top of the 8th. As the pitch is pulled to the right side. Flores dives, can't make the play. It's off his glove and into right, but DeJesus will scoop it up. So, second hit for Luis. It's a 2-out single. Ground ball with eyes there. And the batter will be Christopher Tureen, who's 1 for 4. Well, on the big league scoreboard, game in action in Oakland. The Rays lead the A's 4-2. In the bottom of the 5th at Chavez Ravine, the Dodgers lead the Mariners 4-1. As the Tureen swings through that offering. Those are the games in action. Everything else has gone final. The Mets, they beat the Orioles today 4-3 in Queens. Red Sox over the Astros in Houston 4-1. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken for a ball. The throw is high, and Luis steals the base. His second steal of the night. So 16 on the season now. The Rangers beat the Pirates 1-0. That game was in Texas, and it was a run in the bottom of the 9th. As the pitch misses outside. So how about that? The White Sox, they beat the Giants in San Francisco 6-2. The Padres hosted the Twins, and it was all Minnesota, 11-4 in that one. Next pitch misses low to Tureen. 3-0 the count to Christopher Tureen. The parent club of the Rawhide, that's the Diamondbacks. They were in Miami today, and they outslugged the Marlins 10-8. While the Nats beat the Rockies 6-1 in D.C. Yankees beat Cleveland in New York 8-1. As that pitch misses inside, that's a 4-pitch walk to Christopher Terrene. So with 2 outs, a single, and now a walk will bring up Angel Ortiz, who's 1 for 3, a single and a walk tonight. The Blue Jays, they hosted the Reds today, and the Reds win that one 11-7. Pitch in there for a strike. Speaking of the Reds and Blue Jays, Canada's team, Joey Votto officially called it a career today. Been trying to get back to the big leagues, but it's a pretty good career. There was a stretch of a few years where Joey Votto was the most dominant force offensively. I mean, he was just so locked in for about 3-4 years that a great run of baseball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That misses low and inside. The Phillies, they beat the Braves in Atlanta. That was a 3-2 final. Former Modesto Nut and Angel Carlos Estevez got the save. As the pitch misses outside to Angel Ortiz in the count 3-1. In 10 innings, the Cardinals beat the Brewers 10-6. The Tigers beat the Cubs at Wrigley 8-2, and that was a final in Kansas City. The parent club of the 66ers, that's the Angels. They were shut out today in Kansas City 3-0. As the next pitch popped up into left field, waiting for it is Jorge Ruiz. And he'll put it away, and the side is retired. So 3-0, the Angels fall, and that's the big league scoreboard. We will head to the home half of the 8th here, and it will be the Sixers looking to come back. It'll be Skull, Foster, and DeJesus, the 3-4-5 hitters, as Inland Empire trails 5-2 to Visalia. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
Redlands, Toyota of Redlands now.
Anthony Sco will lead off for the 66ers as we head to the bottom of the 8th. 5-2 in favor of the Rawhide. And Mason Marriott back out there for the Rawhide. And his offerings in there for a strike. Gave up a leadoff single in his first inning of work in the 7th to Capri Ortiz, but then got the next 3 batters all on flyouts. Next pitch spiked into the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Anthony Sco with Rio Foster and Randy DeJesus waiting in the wings. Foster is 2 for 3, and one of those hits a home run. And Randy DeJesus is 3 for 3 in this game. As Skull lifts this one into center, Drew Jones to his left and back a step, puts it away. And that is out number 1 here in the 8th. And Rio Foster stands in. Sixers have 8 hits. 5 of them belong to Foster and DeJesus combined. So Foster, who tagged his second home run of the year with Inland Empire, in the 6th. And he takes that slider that misses maybe low. Looked like a pretty good pitch from Marriott. Next pitch, fastball. That's called a strike on the outside corner. That looked a little off the plate. So maybe it all evens out in the wash. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, good breaking ball. Swung on a miss by Foster. The count, 1-2. Next pitch, that's slowly chopped up the third base line. Santana will glove it in fair territory and have no play. Base hit for Foster. Santana, I think if he had to do that over again, would have perhaps just let that go, hoping it'd go foul. But you also understand he's on a dead run in, and if he lets that go by him, then it stays fair. It goes, trickles into shallow left. But Foster with his third hit, after a booming homer, he gets a swinging bunt. Here's Randy DeJesus, and fastball comes in and jams him for a foul ball. And I don't think that was an accident. They went hard in there after DeJesus has been swinging at first pitches, and he's had success with it. Here's the 0-1. And DeJesus drills this one to left field, and that ball is going to be off the base of the wall. Foster is going to be sent home. The relay from Luis, who has a good arm, is not in time. Foster gets his left arm in just ahead of the tag of Castillo. So good relay. Everything was well done by the Rawhide on that. But Foster outran the play. DeJesus taking that spinner, going down and driving it to left. And it hit off the middle of the wall. Waldschmidt played the carom perfectly, got it to the secondary cutoff there. Hansel Luis, who has a good arm, he delivered a strike on one hop to the plate, but Foster beat the play. So it's now 5-3 in the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 8th. Dario Laverde will be the batter. Dario is 0 for 3, and he takes that one for a strike. DeJesus, 4-hit night. He has 7 hits through the first 2 games of this series. And now time is going to be called as Marriott and Castillo, this is their first time working together, and you got to get the signs right with the runner at second. It makes sense. 0-1 the count to Dario Laverde. Here's the pitch, and Laverde can't check his swing on that slider. 0-2 the count. That is DeJesus' second 4-hit game of the season. Here's the 0-2, and a fastball swung on a miss by Laverde. So here's Mitchell Daly. Daly, 0 for 2 with a walk. And here's a ball in the dirt that Castillo is unable to handle. And it's a wild pitch that'll move DeJesus to third base. 1-0 the count. Here's the next offering, and that's down in the dirt, picked by Castillo. 2 balls, no strikes. 5-3 in favor of the Rawhide. And the pitch is a breaking ball way off the plate, and Daly could not check his swing. So the count 2-1. Geared up for the heater, I think, and got a breaking ball off the plate. Just could not hold the swing. So here's the 2-1 offering. And that breaking ball's popped up by Daly out of play. And the count 2-2 to Mitchell Daly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeJesus off third. Here's the pitch. And that slider misses outside. So the count full. A righty loosening in the pen for the Rawhide, as well as Sixers actually have 2 righties loosening. Looks like Cifuentes and Alex Martinez pitched last night. Next pitch, ground ball hit to short. Tureen has that, and his throw's in time, and the side is retired. So the Sixers end up settling for the 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left aboard. We have played 8. It is 5-3 in favor of the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know every 2 seconds someone needs a blood transfusion? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, Your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. Donors now earn points with every donation to redeem for gift cards and exclusive items in Lifestream's new donor store. Find your nearest Lifestream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
And there, Cifuentes will be the new pitcher for the Sixers, the right-hander. As we head to the top of the ninth inning, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Rawhide. 3 runs on 10 hits and no errors for the Sixers. So the late going of this one. Speaking of late going, good night to my girls back home. Happy dreams. Excited for a new day tomorrow. Kenny Castillo will lead things off in the first pitch from Cifuentes. Misses outside. Cifuentes, who has appeared in 3 games, has an ERA of 27. He's allowed 7 runs in 2 1/3 innings on 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 6 walks. His next pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1 the count. Here's that 2-1 pitch. Misses outside, and Castillo able to lay off. Kenny Castillo has a pair of hits in this game and also a walk. He's 2 for 3. Next pitch. That is a cold strike on the outside corner, according to the home plate umpire. And I think Castillo's got a bit of a gripe there. But the count full. Castillo's been behind the plate the whole night. I think that one probably shocked him a bit, because it's been a relatively tight strike zone. And I think that was pitcher's pitch, to say the least. So here's the 3-2 offering from Cifuentes, and a fastball swung on and missed. And so Castillo's down on strikes for out number 1, and that 3-1 pitch really changed that, obviously, for Kenny Castillo. So here is Drew Jones, and Jones has knocked in 3 runs tonight. He's 1 for 3. 2-run triple. He also drew a bases loaded, bases on ball. And he lines this one into right, coming on to Jesus. He'll make the catch on the sinking liner. So 2 down. Here's Ryan Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt, sac fly his last plate appearance. He's been hit by a pitch. He's also single. Knocked in a couple runs. And Cifuentes comes set. Next pitch in there for a strike. For the Sixers, will be 8-9-1 in the order. Ortiz, Flores, and Ruiz. It's 5-3 here in the top of the ninth in favor of the Rawhide with 2 outs and nobody on. Next pitch. That breaking ball misses low. On the Cal League scoreboard in Modesto, San Jose leads Modesto 3-2. That's in the bottom of the 7th. In the other North Division games, Stockton leads Fresno 3-1 in Fresno. Inland Empire will be in Stockton next week. As the next pitch, that's a called strike, and just got the edge, I guess. Top of the 9th in Rancho Cucamonga. Lake Elsinore leads Rancho Cucamonga 7-5. 1-2 the count to Waldschmidt as a breaking ball misses inside. Dropped by Laverde trying to frame it. 2-2 the count. Cifuentes getting his signs. Here's that 2-2 pitch, and that's smacked into center field, pushing back Skull, but He's got room, and in front of the track, he'll put it away. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We will head to the bottom of the ninth. The Sixers trailing 5-3 to the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The Sam Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The Sam Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sammanuelcares.org.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
Redlands, Toyota of Redlands now.
New pitcher for the Rawhide as we head to the bottom of the ninth. It'll be the left-hander, Luke Craig. And Luke Craig, who has appeared in 2 games, 2 innings, 2 hits, but no runs. 4 strikeouts and no walks. He's out of UNC Wilmington. And Luke Craig, 7th-round pick this year of the Diamondbacks. He will face Capri Ortiz, who will once again bat right-handed. He shows bunt, pushes it foul, and that is strike 1. Well, Ortiz, who crushed a home run in the 5th and then singled to left in the 7th. Now batting leading off here in the 9th, trying to get on base to bring up the tying run as Craig's next offering misses low. Craig out of Sanford, North Carolina. As here's a bouncer off the plate, charging hard is Tureen, and unable to make the play. It would have been a miraculous play, even if he'd been able to barehand that on a dead sprint and throw to first. Capri Ortiz so quick. So an infield hit, as that was just the old Baltimore chop off the middle of the plate. So the Sixers have the tying run at the plate, and Randy Flores will be the batter. He's 0 for 3. But Craig out of UNC Wilmington, as the pitch misses outside to Randy Flores, who's out of Alabama State. But he's from Brooklyn, New York. Next pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. As the next pitch misses outside. Here's the pitch, and that misses outside. Next offering, that misses high and outside. And so a base on balls to the 9-hole hitter, and the Sixers will bring up the winning run to the plate. And here comes Tyler Mark, the pitching coach. So the entire infield coming to meet is Jorge Ruiz, who's 0 for 4, will be the man at the plate.
So here is the lefty, Luke Craig, delivering, and a bunt laid down by Ruiz, and that'll trickle foul. Well, Ruiz, who's 0 for 4. Trying to move those runners along and perhaps get a base hit in the process. Emmanuel Vargas on deck. But Capri Ortiz with a base hit to open up the frame, and then a walk to the 9-hole hitter, Randy Flores. And now Ruiz at the plate with an 0-1 count. Will he square again? Here's the pitch. He does, and he did not get the bat back in time, and that's a strike. Dave Stapleton coming in. He's asking, was that a called strike, or did the batter offer? Well, the umpire pointed at the batter, so saying Ruiz didn't get the bat back. Pretty good pitch either way. So now the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball is bunted, but foul up the first base line, and that will be a strikeout, as with 2 strikes, Ruiz bunts it foul. So here's Emmanuel Vargas, who leads the team with 12 home runs. Two on, 1 out. Sixers trail by 2 here in the bottom of the 9th. As Luke Craig delivers ball in the dirt. Runner's going to try to advance, and they both will on the wild pitch. So now a base hit can tie this game. And the Sixers at the plate have Emmanuel Vargas, who leads the team in RBI coming into play tonight. Now tied with Randy DeJesus with 58. DeJesus got 1 tonight. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled off. The count 1-1. Vargas with 12 homers this year. Ortiz at third. Flores at second. Good speed as the pitch misses outside. Castillo tried to bring it back to the plate, but Anthony Skull on deck. 1 away, the infield back as the pitch, sweeping breaking ball, swung on and missed. The count 2-2. If you're Luke Craig, I imagine you throw that one again, but that's that with 1 strike. Vargas was trying to take it deep, there was no doubt. But Vargas does do a good job of hitting the ball hard the other way, and there's a big gap in left center. Waldschmidt's playing towards the line and in. Here's the 2-2, and that ball's hit high in the air to right field. Going back is Angel Ortiz. He's looking up, leaps up, and that ball's off the wall. Scoring is Ortiz, but Flores is going to run through a stop sign, and the tag is made at the plate. I have no idea what was going on with Randy Flores there. He went to tag up. The ball hit off the top of the wall, and then after waiting to tag up, he ran through a stop sign. And the Sixers still trail. And a pinch runner, Starlin Gill for Emmanuel Vargas. Vargas will have to get a single on that, as the preceding runner did not advance 2 bases, if I'm not mistaken. Sixers thought that they might have just walked off with a homer instead, and out at the plate, and the Sixers still trail 5-4 with a runner at second and Anthony Skull at the plate. And there's a ball in the dirt. A wild pitch will move Starlin Gill, the pinch runner, to third. Anthony Skull. And the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and that's outside. 2-0 the count. 5-4 in favor of the Rawhide. Here's the 2-0. It misses low and inside. 3-0. 5-4. Rawhide trying to
finish off the Sixers, who made a big base running mistake, as the next pitch misses high. It's a 4-pitch walk to Anthony Skull. Runners at the corners. The winning run is on base. Rio Foster, who has 3 hits tonight, including a home run, will stand in, and a righty loosening in the pen for the Rawhide. And now the entire infield's going to go try to buy time. Foster needs to get in the box. So Castillo going through a set of signs. Skull has stolen 23 bases, but right now you're worried about getting that tying run in. Runners at first and third, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 5-4, Visalia leads. Here's the pitch, and it's down in the dirt, and Castillo blocks that one. 1-0 the count. Randy DeJesus is on deck. Randy DeJesus has 4 hits tonight. The Sixers do not have a 5-hit game on the season. Here's the 1-0, and that's a ground ball hit to short. Tureen has it. He'll go to second, and the ball game is over. And the Sixers looked like they were well on their way to a comeback in the ninth, but a base-running mistake and took the wind out of the sails. The Sixers lose this game 5-4. 1 run in the inning on 2 hits, and there were no errors and 2 big runners left on base. 5-4 the final. The Rawhide win it. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball. We'll be back with the San Manuel postgame show.
Want to get into the next 66ers game for free? Listen up. Catch a ride on Omnitrans and get a free ticket. Local Omnitrans buses serve the San Bernardino Transit Center, which is right next door to our stadium. And if you ride the bus to the game, you can sit in the Home Run Hill section for free. Just show your bus ticket at the entrance of the ballpark. Check out everywhere you can go on Omnitrans at omnitrans.org.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
We welcome you back as the Sixers lose a heartbreaker. Sixers looked like the ninth inning was going to be theirs. It looked like some heroics, but base running confusion caused an out at home plate on what was the potential tying run. Who really it should have not even been remotely a play at home plate, but some confusion, then missing a stop sign at third, and baseball can be a brutal game, and the Sixers end up falling in this one 5-4. The final lines, it was 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 10 left on for the Rawhide. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and 9 left on for the Sixers. The Sixers were 1 for 9 in the game with runners in scoring position, and that 1 hit, unfortunately for them, only scored 1 run instead of 2 there in the ninth. The win will go to Wilkin Paredes, and Paredes improves to 5-5. The loss is first to Jefferson Vargas. He's 1-1. The save to Luke Craig, his first. And paid attendance 1444. Visalia back over 500 overall. They are 58-57, and they're 29-21 in the second half. The Sixers fall to 49-65, and again can't get back to 500 in the half. They're 24-26. In this ball game, there were home runs, and they belong to the Sixers. It was number 3 on the year for Capri Ortiz and number 2 on the year for Rio Foster. We'll come back with more on the Sam Manuel Postgame Show. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
For more than 2 decades, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians has made a difference through generous contributions to nonprofits and government agencies in their surrounding communities, as well as Indian country. The San Manuel Charitable Giving Program supports education, self-determination for all, and community development, with a focus on creating opportunities for Native nations across the country. The San Manuel Band of Mission Indians is working to build a better tomorrow for generations to come. Learn more at sanmanuelcares.org.
Switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Again, switch to Verizon's 5G home internet starting at $35 per month. With AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans, the price is the price, guaranteed. No surprise price hikes and no equipment charges or hidden fees. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. 5G home plan at $35 per month when combined with postpaid mobile unlimited plan that includes 5G ultra wideband. Autopay and paper-free billing required. Availability varies, subject to credit approval. Price guarantee for 2 to 3 years depending on the internet plan. For new Verizon Home Internet households who have not subscribed within the last 90 days. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate exclusive of any other setup and additional equipment charges, discounts, or promotions.
We welcome you back as the Sixers and the Rawhide had a wild one. Last night was a ball game that the Sixers kind of put away in the 8th, but it had been a pretty tight game. This was the same thing, obviously not quite at the avalanche of walks and runs in this one, but the Sixers tonight will rue that 9th inning where with runners at second and third and 2 outs, Emmanuel Vargas with 2 strikes lifted a ball deep to right center, and you thought it might have a chance to get out of here. It ended up hitting off the wall in right center, and Capri Ortiz scored from third, but the runner from second, Randy Flores, was standing on second base when that ball bounced off the wall, and the carom was played well by Anel Ortiz out there in right, and got it to the relay man, Hansel Luis, and Flores ran through a stop sign at third and was thrown out at the plate by 30 feet. And that would have been the tying run and with a runner at second. But instead, it was still down a run with a runner at second. A wild pitch moved the pinch runner Gill to third, and a walk put runners at first and third. But Rio Foster, who had a nice game at the plate, 3 for 4, but he rolled over on one and grounded out to short to end the ball game. So it can be a cruel game, and the Sixers found that out tonight. So who did well offensively, though? There was plenty of people who did well offensively, and for the Visalia Rawhide, 2 hits at the top of the order for Hansel Luis, who started off 0 for 3, and he was 0 for 8 in the series until that point, but he finishes with 2 knocks. 2 hits for Kenny Castillo, who's hitting .301. He drew a walk as well. And those were the multi-hit games. Drew Jones, though, had a 2-run triple in this game, his 6th triple of the season. And that was part of that inning, the 3-run inning in the 4th, where 4 consecutive hits against Jefferson Vargas after he'd really kind of steamrolled through the lineup the first time around. So the Sixers, on the other hand, few guys had big nights. Again, Rio Foster, 3 for 5 with a home run, his second, knocks in a run. It was a 3-hit night for Capri Ortiz. He homered and knocks in a run. And then a 4-hit game for Randy DeJesus. He was 4 for 4 with an RBI, and he was on deck there in the ninth. But the Sixers couldn't get it to roll over to him and fall in this one 5-4. Well, the Sixers dropped this one. We'll come back, tie a bow on this one, and tell you about the pitching matchup for tomorrow's Game 3 of this series, which is now even at a game apiece. Stay with us. You're listening to the San Manuel postgame show.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
There's an endless summer of savings waiting for you right here at Toyota of Redlands. Save with finance rates available as low as 1.99% for 48 months, including most 2024 Tundras. Or save when you lease a brand new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for just $299 per month plus tax for 36 months and only $29.99 due at signing. Go to ToyotaofRedlands.com today for details and
Toyota
save.
Redlands, Toyota Redlands now.
We welcome you back to the San Manuel postgame show as the Sixers fall in this one 5-4. Heartbreaker for Inland Empire. They had a chance in the ninth to really at worst tie this ball game, but base running hiccup, and it cost the Sixers dearly. In the end, it was 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors, with the Sixers stranding 10 men on base. And for the let's back that up. For the Rawhide, it was 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and they stranded 10 runners on base. The Sixers ended up with 4 runs on 12 hits, no errors, and 9 left on. The win to Wilkin Paredes, and he's now 5-5 on the season. In his last 4 starts, he's allowed just 6 runs in 22 2/3 innings. He's been terrific, and got his 5th win of the season tonight. And the loss goes to Jefferson Vargas. His first, he's 1-1, and the save is first as a pro to Luke Craig. Time of the game, 2 hours and 43 minutes in front of 1,444 fans. The home run for Rio Foster, his 2nd, and Capri Ortiz, his 3rd. But in losing efforts, they were both solo shots for the Sixers tonight. Visalia improves to 58-57 overall, 29-21 in the second half. The Sixers are 49-66 and 24-26 in the second half. Tomorrow, 6:35, first pitch. We'll be with you at 6:30 with the San Manuel pregame show, and it'll be a pair of southpaws. Lefty Francis Texedo for the Sixers. He's 3-6 with a 7.04 ERA, and lefty Adonis Perez for the Rawhide. He's 5-7 with a 5.66 ERA. So until then, that's going to do it from San Manuel Stadium tonight as the Sixers fall 5-4. Until tomorrow night, that'll do it. I'm Steve Wendt. Have a great night and take it easy.
Thank you for listening to tonight's game. And remember that you can get all your Inland Empire 66ers information at 66ers.com. We'll see you next time with more Inland Empire baseball, heard worldwide at 66ers.com.